Gentlemen, seated on the dais, Honorable Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee Ma'am, Mr. Vikram Doraiswamy, High Commissioner at London, UK High Commission, Mr. Richard Hild of UK IBC, Mr. Harsh Agrawal, President of FICCI. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor and pleasure for me to welcome you all to this very important meeting here, which has been organized for interacting with the champions of industry, captains of industry and trade to explore new avenues and opportunities of investment and trade between UK and West Bengal. On behalf of the Government of West Bengal, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you, all the distinguished guests today at this business meet in London. It is indeed our honor that you all have gathered here, assembled here to explore these new opportunities and possibilities that Government of West Bengal and UK places before all of us in terms of increased, enhanced investment and trade opportunities. As you all are aware, West Bengal is one of the fastest states in India, strategically positioned as the gateway of Eastern and Northeastern India, as well as Southeast Asia. Our state offers a very dynamic business environment with a strong infrastructure, a skilled workforce, a very stable and very progressive policies. Ladies and gentlemen, West Bengal has emerged as one of the most attractive investment destinations in the country under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, with a thriving ecosystem across sectors such as manufacturing, IT, ITES, energy, logistics, financial services, etc. West Bengal continues to attract global investors and foster industrial growth. West Bengal is not only a leader in MSMEs, but in terms of attracting large corporate industrial investment intentions, Bengal has been among the top 3 states in the country. As we move forward, it is important to focus on emerging sectors that can drive the next phase of growth and foster partnership between UK and West Bengal. Green energy, digital innovation, advanced manufacturing, sustainable infrastructure and creative economy are a few areas where Bengal and UK can work together more closely. Today's business meet provides an excellent platform to explore new avenues of cooperation and investment. I am confident that the discussions and deliberations will lead to meaningful partnerships that further enhance our economic ties. I thank the High Commission of India, London, United Kingdom, led by Mr. Doraiswamy, and our partners, UK IBC and FICCI, for supporting this business meet today. On behalf of the Government of West Bengal, I once again welcome you all to the business meet and look forward to very enriching and productive deliberations. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We now present to you a very short film that offers a glimpse into the vibrant economy, cultural richness and business potential of West Bengal.
ধনীর আহ্বান মধুর গম্ভীর প্রভাত অম্বর মাঝি দিকে দিগন্তরে ভুবন মন্দিরে শান্তি সঙ্গীত বাজে ধনীর রে ধনীর রে
with this glimpse of Bengal, I now have the honor to invite Mr. Vikram Doraiswamy, High Commissioner of India to the United Kingdoms, to share his perspective on fostering economic partnerships between the two nations. Sir.
Honorable Chief Minister, my colleague and old friend, Chief Secretary Dr. Manoj Pant, Richard Held, Mr. Harshvardhan Agarwal, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the opportunity to receive you here at the Taj as we host the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamta Banerjee, for her first visit in some 4 years now, I believe. Calcutta and West Bengal hold a very special place in the India-UK relationship. There is obviously history and cultural connect that continue to be celebrated, from Calcutta's famous Maidan to the spirit of the sporting world, where Kolkata Knight Riders is the current title holder of the IPL, to football, which definitely found fertile soil in India in the east, particularly in West Bengal, to the spirit of Calcutta's business and thriving ecosystem around the various sectors that we will identify today. Calcutta's culture is and West Bengal's traditions are deeply imprinted with the long tradition of the India-UK partnership. And there is therefore every reason why West Bengal should be one of your important points of immediate contact when you think of India and you think of doing business in India. West Bengal has specific advantages in India's federal setup that make it an obvious port of call for partnership activity and business and trade in general. These can be summarized around both the traditional economy, which includes transport and logistics. West Bengal is the gateway for not just much of India's northeast and eastern states, but also two of our landlocked neighbors, Nepal and Bhutan. Their trade is facilitated and serviced through the port of Kolkata and the state of West Bengal. There is trade and logistics connectivity with another neighbor, which is Bangladesh, also facilitated through the state of West Bengal, where transport hubs are a critical part of our bilateral trading relationships with three of our neighbors, therefore. There is the traditional agrarian economy, where West Bengal has had a long tradition of producing goods for export. Nothing more famous than Darjeeling tea. But the tea industry itself, West Bengal is one of the leading producers of tea and exporters of tea worldwide. Some of India's finest teas come from the slopes of the mountains in West Bengal. Jute, in this environmentally conscious age, West Bengal is still a major producer of those agri-products, as well as, of course, because of the fertility of its soil and the strength of its agricultural sector, the capacity to be able to produce food and process food for global export, not just for Indian consumption. West Bengal is also a leader in traditional manufacturing industry. Iron and steel industry is a traditional strength of West Bengal, and it is supported by a range of players who have historically been among the first in India to participate in the industrialization of the country. West Bengal is also a leading producer and exporter of value-added goods ranging from leather and, as I said, food processing and industrial goods, but also in the modern economy as a center for IT-enabled services, and in the new economy as West Bengal invests heavily in making healthcare and facilities for biomedical and healthcare facilities available to not just the 110 million people of West Bengal, but also as a hub across the nation. Our own intention as a nation is to be able to guide development in a people-centric way, and the government of West Bengal has done this for several decades now, particularly under the leadership of Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee, in ensuring that development is one of the key pillars for security, and security is one of the supporting pillars for development. We see the development of every state in India as an important part of the larger objective of making India a developed nation. And that goal is being achieved, including through the federal process, in which each of our states correctly compete through a process of competitive federalism to bring investment in, to compete for development opportunities, and to promote each state as the best possible partner for doing business. West Bengal, of course, has some obvious advantages, as I cited, but also the ones that I did not cite, which is its strong pool of well-skilled and well-educated labor force at all strata of capacity, which includes workers to high-skilled workers and senior management for your businesses. West Bengal is therefore in a pole position to be able to provide to be able to sustain its leading role as one of India's top 3 states in terms of the state contribution to national GDP. We think, therefore, that there is every reason for us to look at West Bengal as a strong player in the India-UK partnership, not just because of cultural reasons, not just because of history, but for the very good reason that it makes business sense for us to do business in the UK and from the UK in West Bengal. To hear more about it, we look forward to the Chief Minister and of course our business leaders who have come all the way with the Chief Minister to tell us a bit more about how we see this as an opportunity. From the High Commission side, we look forward to being able to partner you in ensuring, should you choose to go to West Bengal, we almost certainly believe you will, we will then be able to help you make that journey as quickly, efficiently, and hopefully profitably as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Richard Head, Chairman of the UK-India Business Council, UKIBC, to share his thoughts on UK-India trade relations and business synergies with West Bengal in particular.
Honourable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, Dr. Pound, sir. It's a great honour to be speaking to you today in this gathering as UKIBC, but also alongside my friend and colleague from FICCI. I'd like to start, if I may, by reminding us, and maybe the Chief Minister as well, of a certain event that occurred in January 2017. The Chief Minister very graciously gave me a meeting which was useful, enjoyable, and also stimulating. But at the same time, her generosity kind of shone through, because she actually arranged the meeting on the day that England was playing India at Eden Gardens. So I was able to tick off one of the ambitions that I had. So thank you very much, Chief Minister. For many UK businesses, West Bengal is far more than simply the 4th largest state in India. It is increasingly a core place to do business. UK companies employ some 30,000 people in Kolkata alone, and this represents 11% of the entire workforce employed by British businesses operating in India. And this is only growing at this moment. Thanks to the efforts of the Honourable Chief Minister, ease of doing business reforms, including a single window system for business, digitalisation of government services, simplification of bureaucratic processes, has made West Bengal a significantly higher economic growth area than the Indian average. The effects of reforms are already noticed by UK leading businesses. According to UK IBC's Doing Business in India report, The UK Perspective, some 25% of businesses intending to enter and expand into India in the next 12 months are looking towards eastern states, such as West Bengal. The opportunities in West Bengal come not just through the direct consumer base of some 91 million people, but also through its strategic location as a gateway to northeast India and the ASEAN countries, prompting immense trade infrastructure development plans in the years to come. Over the last decade, the relationship between the UK and West Bengal has seen significant developments, particularly in areas such as trade, investment, education, and infrastructure. Trade and investment, the UK has been actively involved in various sectors in West Bengal, including infrastructure development and renewable energy. British companies have participated in large-scale projects aimed at urban growth, industrialization, and urban renewal. In education and skills, there has been a strong focus, with UK institutions collaborating with West Bengal to enhance workforce capabilities, and this includes training programs and educational exchanges. And we should not forget the cultural and historical ties between the UK and West Bengal and their influence in that relationship. This shared heritage has fostered cultural exchanges and mutual understanding. Overall, the partnership between the UK and West Bengal has been marked by mutual benefits and a shared vision for development and growth. My organisation, the UK IBC, has played a pivotal role in strengthening this relationship between West Bengal and the UK over the past decade, and here are some contributions. UK has been instrumental in promoting trade and investment between UK and West Bengal, and we've signed multiple MOUs with the government of West Bengal to formalise commitments to economic growth and business collaboration. By working closely with West Bengal government, the UK IBC has helped improve the business environment, and this includes advocating for ease of doing business reforms, digitalisation of government services, and the simplification of bureaucratic processes. UK IBC has supported businesses looking to enter or expand in West Bengal, and we've facilitated interactions between such businesses and local authorities and government entities, helping to smooth investor interactions and promote mutual growth. And we have also promoted educational exchanges and partnerships between the UK higher education sector and renowned universities in West Bengal. The most recent such activity was a higher education delegation of leading UK universities to Kolkata, led by Tara Panjwani and Kevin McCall, to deepen UK-India ties between academia, industry, government. Universities that we interacted with were Jadavpur University, Sister Nivedita University, and Techno India University, to name a few. We've also been, as I said, signed several memorandum of understanding with the government over the years. In 2015, during Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's visit to the UK, multiple MOUs were signed covering various sectors such as industry, health, education, and urban development. I myself signed an MOU in 2019 at a Bengal Global Business Summit to formalise commitments to business, investment, and economic growth. Another was signed in 2020 with the West Bengal Industrial Development Corporation, and most recently in 2003, the UK IBC signed yet another MOU with the Bengal Global Business Summit to facilitate greater trade and investment and collaboration with businesses in West Bengal. These MOUs have been crucial in fostering closer ties, mutual growth between the UK and West Bengal, and overall, our efforts have significantly contributed to the robust and growing relationship between the UK and West Bengal. And what are the sectors where we feel there are significant potentials for trade and investment? Technology and innovation. We've been focusing on expanding its presence in West Bengal's technology sector, particularly in artificial intelligence and semiconductors. And there's been a recent trade delegation from the UK which has looked at the heightened potential for collaboration in these areas. Renewable energy, with a growing emphasis on sustainable development. Renewable energy is a key sector for investment, and UK has experience in these fields. Infrastructure and urban development. The UK has been involved in various infrastructure projects, including urban renewal and smart cities. Education and skills and development, we've mentioned already, but it remains a crucial part of development for West Bengal and the UK relationship. And finally, healthcare also presents opportunities for investment, particularly in areas such as medical technology, healthcare and infrastructure, and training programs. These are all areas of great focus, great interest, and great overlap. I welcome the delegation here today. I wish success to the Chief Minister's ambitions and mission, and I wish you all success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Friends, Honorable Chief Minister has always believed that industry is a partner with the state, and in the spirit of that, industry has been an integral part of every delegation that Honorable CM has taken with her. In keeping with that spirit, I now request some of the leading industries which are part of our delegation to share their experiences about working in West Bengal. I start with Shri C.K. Dhanuka, Executive Chairman, Dhanseri Ventures. He represents tea, petrochemicals, plastic industries, and has been representing various prestigious organizations. Dhanuka.
And also she can play the violin.
Thank you. Respected Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamta Di, Your Excellency Dorai Swamiji, and all the dignitaries on the dais. I am friends here to tell you the story of West Bengal, which I believe in. I am an industrialist. I am chairman of the Dhanseri Group of Industries, and I am all in manufacturing. We have got 6 operation points, 3 in India and 3 outside India. In Egypt, we have petrochemical. In Malawi, we have plantation. In Singapore, we have food processing. And in India, we have got Assam, we have tea industries there. And Haryana, we have got petrochemical. My dearest destination is West Bengal, where I have got petrochemicals. I must tell you that all these places I am making profit. But I am extremely happy with the operations in West Bengal. One of my plants was inaugurated by Mamta Di in 2013. I again put a second plant now last year, which was inaugurated by her. I am working on the third plant, which will be inaugurated by her in 27, 100%. So I am very happy that I am in West Bengal. Why West Bengal? I tell you, there are reasons. I don't choose destination on little bit of incentives. I choose destinations on profits. How the profits coming, little bit incentive doesn't make any difference to me. Your incentive comes once, but profit comes every year. So I'm extremely happy that since I put up the plant in Bengal, I've never lost my money, even a single penny. So I'm very happy because of the reason the government is very, very cordial. The scene is very good there. Overall, there are 2 ports. The infrastructure is brilliant. The government is super fantastic. All the bureaucrats are really good. and things, whenever you go to it for any problem, I don't want to go into detail, but twice I've sent message to Mamta about two of my problems, which were sorted out immediately. So I invite all of you to come to Bengal and see, it is not the Bengal what it was during the leftist regime of 35 years, who spoiled the scene in Bengal. Now it is the Bengal of Mamta, who has been working since last 12 years, and she has changed the scene in Bengal. So please come and do whatever you want to do. If you want to go for a check the industry, before putting up an industry, you can go for a trading house there. But I tell you, you'll love it. This is the best place I've experienced in my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I now call upon Sri Harshvardhan Neutia, Chairman of the Ambuja Neutia Group. He's a pioneer in real estate, hospitality, healthcare, startup, incubation, education, skilling, and has significantly contributed to the urban landscape of Eastern India.
Respected Mamta Didi, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen. I chair the Ambuja Neutia Group, and our interests are in real estate, hospitality, healthcare, and education. Recently at the Bengal Global Business Summit, we announced an investment of 15,000 crores to be spent over the next 5 years. I would like to say that our company is headquartered in Calcutta, and we have 70% of our investment in the state of Bengal. And that's obviously because we have been happy there, we have been successful there, and we have received immense cooperation from the government, both at the level of the Chief Minister as well as the bureaucracy. There are three things I would just like to share that I think are important, and there are lots of things that are important, but I just highlight three of them. One is that Chief Minister believes in a tremendous sense of inclusiveness. She lives and walks the idea of unity and diversity. All people from different communities, different economic strata, all feel extremely warm and welcome in her leadership. And that is one of the reasons we have a lot of peace and harmony in our state. The second, Madam CM has invested considerably over the last 12, 13 years in building infrastructure, whether it's roadworks, water, electricity, ports. So there has been an all-round development, and the city of Calcutta, for those of you who have visited there, would notice that it's a remarkably improved city than it was a few years ago. And third, she believes in giving a helping hand to the poor. Why this is important from a business point of view is because peace is central to any economic progress, and because she believes in the idea of helping those who are not so privileged, we have peace and harmony. And I think these things stand out as very, very special. So I commend all of you to consider West Bengal if you are planning to invest in our country. Thank you.
We are now honoured to have Mr. K.K. Bangur, Chairman of the Graphite India Group. Graphite is the market leader in carbon and graphite products and has a strong global footprint which spans Europe, US and Southeast Asia.
Thank you. Honorable Chief Minister, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, I represent Graphite India. We predominantly manufacture graphite electrodes, amongst other things, and we are the third largest producer in the world. While we operate in 5 states in the country and overseas, in Bengal we have the biggest plant, and we have been there since last 60 years and growing. In the recent past, we have made significant investments in Bengal, not only adding capacity, but we have relocated one of our operations from Karnataka. The business environment in the state of West Bengal is very conducive for industry under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister since 2011. And the administration is very proactive and prompt. I don't recall any incidents where we have had to face any disruption. I would definitely urge all of you present here today to come and see for yourself and invest in our state of West Bengal, and I'm confident that your experience will be very good. Thank you.
Thank you. I now call upon Sri Mehul Mohanka, Managing Director and CEO of Tega Industries. Though headquartered in Calcutta, Tega Industries has evolved over the years. It has powered global mining, mineral processors and material handling industries with some world-class consumables.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, Honorable Chief Minister, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. In 2001, I came back from America where I was completing my MBA. And I was taught by a very famous professor called Professor John Camillus, who was very well renowned in the business school. He used to often say that understanding finance and marketing needs one very uncommon quality in a person, and that is common sense. I believed in what he taught me, and that initiated the quest within me for that uncommon thing called common sense. When I decided to come back to India, I already had the option to be happy with an average American life that scores of students like me build in America with a lot of efforts and belief that life has treated them well. My common sense told me I needed a higher calling. The calling came to grow Tega, a company that pioneered the business of manufacturing products for the mineral processing industry that my father had built in West Bengal. It was a modest start with a robust base. I realized we could grow this in the business atmosphere is conducive and infrastructure available to ship product globally. I felt for the first time that conduciveness soon after you took over the mantle deed. From a small beginning, we rapidly started to grow, and today we have operations in 4 continents, employing 3,000 people in 18 countries and customers in more than 96 countries. But as I travel the world and I get asked who we are and where we come from, my instinctive reply is we are from Kolkata, a city where we feel most at home and welcomed. I want to tell everyone here in this room that I've always felt that good fortune is something that this comes with a very, very conducive environment that is only possible if the state allows you that infrastructure to grow your business globally. We have 3 operating manufacturing plants in West Bengal, and we have not experienced a single opportunity of any kind of labor unrest or lost any man days in the state since we've been operating in 1976. My suggestion here, a humble one, to all of you would be to listen to your inner voice. The common sense, I'm sure, will tell you that Bengal today is the best place to invest and grow. I'm elated to announce today at this office gathering that we will be investing approximately $30 million, that's close to 300 crores, over a period of time in expanding our operations in Kalyani in West Bengal, which will benefit 500 families.
Thank you, Mehul. I think I am requesting Mr. Manoj Pant, Chief Secretary, to take up the matter with the WBIIDC and to clear the land for that. And you go ahead with your proposal. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, it is as simple as that. Thank you so much for having me here.
With an example of hardcore machinery, we now move to the softer aspects. I now call upon Sri Rudra Chatterjee, Managing Director of Lakshmi Group and Chairman of OBT Private Limited, a leader in the tea and home furnishing sector. He has brought Bengal's heritage to the global stage, and we would love to hear from him.
Thank you. Honorable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen on the dais and off the dais. I'll just speak about West Bengal briefly and then about our own business. West Bengal is one of the fastest growing regions in one of the fastest growing countries in the world. So if you're not yet there, I wonder where you're investing. This is a state which has gone from $100 billion GDP to $240 billion in the last 10 years. If you were part of it, that's great. If you weren't part of it, please be part of it as it goes from $240 billion to $500 billion in the next 10 years. I don't see there is a lot of, we aren't going to pull you by your hand because we are all investors ourselves. Our goal is to find the right investors in West Bengal, whoever wishes to come. I'll just give two examples from our industries. Tea is something that I don't think I have to introduce to the British people. The British monarch drinks Darjeeling tea. We have always packed and branded Darjeeling teas to Britain. We would like to work with Britain, along with Darjeeling, to bring it to the world. Because tea is a British tradition as it is a Darjeeling tradition. We'd like to work with any company, I as a tea producer would like to work with any company that wishes to collaborate with us. Open packaging plants in Darjeeling, in Kolkata, and take tea in different formats. For example, Makai Berry tea is now available in bottle with Coca-Cola. We'd love to work with British companies as bottled tea, packed tea, instant tea, and any other form. Today it is the world's greatest beverage, but tea is also going to be a beverage that is taking over other forms of beverages. It is the fastest growing health-based beverages in important form. OBT, a company I'm chairman of, is called Oakley, Bowden and Taylor, started by 3 Britishers. They created what is now the largest producing carpet and home furnishings business, employing more than 30,000 people. There are many, many other home furnishings opportunities. Visho Bangla, a company owned by the West Bengal government, on which I sit on the board, it works on handicrafts. So those are areas where you want luxury. I think, of course, there are great French luxury houses like Louis Vuitton. If British luxury houses want to be treated at the same level, come and work in West Bengal and create that form of luxury. I think there's an opportunity of working with the state using the crafts that Britain and India has together created in history and make it available for the consumers around the world in the 21st century. Thank you.
Thank you. And carrying forward the range of sectors present in Bengal, I now call upon Shri Shashwat Goenka, Vice Chairman of RP Sanjeev Goenka Group. A dynamic business leader, he has successfully expanded the group's presence in power sector, IT and retail.
Honorable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, Chief Secretary, other dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. I am the 7th generation of my family in business, and for over 200 years, we have made Bengal our home. Of all the leaders we have witnessed over these 200 years, the current Chief Minister, Honorable Mamta Banerjee, is somebody who has proven to be very good for the state, very good for business, very good for investment. She is very clean in her dealings. She is very decisive. She is extremely accessible and very, very warm. She leads from the front. She has the interest of Bengal at her heart and the interest of Bengal's development in her heart. She has chosen a good team of ministers and leaders who help her accomplish her dream of making Bengal a golden Bengal. The state administration, led by the Chief Secretary, has been phenomenal. It has been extremely responsive, very efficient and quick. Under the guidance and leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, every decision gets taken very fast and in the best interest of the state. The focus is simply the state's progress. Under her leadership, at the cost of repetition, decision making is quick, which we just saw a few minutes earlier today. Leadership is very mature, and the state exemplifies effective governance. Our experience of investing in Bengal has been extremely positive and extremely fruitful. We have over $4 billion of investment in the state, and we are very happy with it. Bengal means growth. Bengal means business. It is the ideal place for investment, and it is right for investment. So please come, please invest, and please see what Bengal has to offer for yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving back to the engineering sector, I now call upon Shri Sanjay Budhia, Managing Director of Payton International Limited, PLAYON has established itself as a key manufacturer and exporter of high-precision steel engineering and plastic products and expanding majorly to the US.
Honorable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, dignitaries of the dais, and my friends here. People say that in some places you stay either by choice or by compulsion. So let me tell you that we all stay in Bengal by choice. It's not by compulsion. And why choice? Because many of my friends who have spoken earlier, they have talked about the leadership, the implementation, decisions, clean administration. And one thing I would like to say that the Honorable Chief Minister, she walks the talk. She also walks, but she walks the talk. Honorable Chief Minister has made synergy committees and also have taken industry people into participation by forming sectoral committees where decisions are taken so fast. As you might be knowing, so many things have been said, but West Bengal is also the largest in terms of leather complex, largest foundry park, largest hosiery park, and now for IT and cyber security, I think people are looking at West Bengal. I would just like to say that in my own company, we are exporting to US, which you know, most quality conscious and time conscious, all purchase orders are with arrival dates. There is nothing like departure, and we have been part of global value chain of what renowned companies like ABB, Mercedes and EGS, and have never lost 1 hour in either strike or lockout. We have 8 plants and continue to be in Bengal, because lastly I would say that it is not West Bengal, it is West Bengal, which is the home and destination. So friends, while informally we were discussing, some of you have already your operations, but I think many more are thinking, so please don't think, take the flight and come. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Education is not just a passion for the Honorable Chief Minister, but it is also a growing business opportunity across the world. I now call upon Shri Satyam Rai Chaudhary, Chancellor of Sister Nivedita University and MD of Techno India Group. It is Asia's biggest private university and also heading a number of premier education institutes.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, and business captain from India and UK, dignitaries and ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to share a few stories how our Chief Minister works. In the year 2017, mid-November, we came here with our Chief Minister in a delegation, and that was the blue flag ceremony of Sister Nivedita's house. And that day, I was there, and I proposed to our Chief Minister that in our state we have school and college in Sister Nivedita's name, but no university. Then she asked me, "Can you do it?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." And we came back on returned back on 21st of November, and 29th of November, she passed the bill of Sister Nivedita University, and that university came in the July 2018. And that university, Sister Nivedita University, now it is one of the leading universities in our country with 20,000 students. Another story I can share. In the year 2022, 22nd of January, before the day of 150th anniversary of our Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, I just text madam, I want to set up one sports university in our country in the name of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and that would be the first sports university in private initiative in our country. And she immediately, on next morning, in the program of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, she announced the sports university in the name of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. And that university is ready, and that will be operating. And in this tour, we are signing MOU with Lead Rapids University and they are giving technical collaboration. And Manchester City, you know, they are setting up one sports school, first of its kind in Bengal. And Mr. Cho is here, and we are signing MOU for the school, and that would be the first Manchester City sports school in our state, in our country. And this is our Chief Minister. This is her working style. Just, she is one phone call away. And it is our earnest request to all of you, please come to Bengal and please join in Bengal business, and you will get everything there. Thank you.
Thank you. I would now call upon Shri Tarun Jhunjhunwala, Group President of Reliance Industries, representing India's largest private sector company. Reliance portfolio spans hydrocarbon exploration and production, petroleum refining, marketing, petrochemicals, retail, telecommunications, media and entertainment.
Honorable Chief Minister Mamta Didi, Your Excellency, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon to all of you. Spring in London is always something to behold, a season that brings a refreshing burst of life to the city by the Thames. Friends, it's a privilege and honor for me, as well as the organization that I represent, which is Reliance, to participate in this business summit held in this city of London. The lure of London still remains irresistible for any traveller from Kolkata. The biggest testament of the cross-cultural influence in the field of literature and language between former Great Britain and Bengal is perhaps best exhibited in the words of William Butler Yeats, a Nobel laureate in literature, in his introduction to the book Gitanjali, penned by Sri Rabindranath Tagore, the greatest son of Bengal and the first Asian to win the Nobel Prize. Introducing Gitanjali, Yeats said, "A whole people, a whole civilization, unmeasurably strange to us, seems to have been taken up into this imagination. And yet we are not moved by its strangeness, but because we have met our own image, or heard perhaps for the first time in literature, our voices as in a dream." In today's fast-changing world, India has become a beacon of growth and hope. And within this fast-changing India, Bengal has become a source of that growth and hope. We are here today to give you a glimpse of the transformation that is going on in Bengal. Bengal is reborn as a business and industrial powerhouse. Before I make an attempt to give this august gathering a glimpse on how West Bengal has become West Bengal, under the stewardship of our Honorable Chief Minister, I will take a few minutes to give you a glimpse of my company, Reliance, and its association with Bengal. Reliance is the largest private sector company in India and amongst the top 100 globally, with revenues of £92 billion and net profits of over £7 billion. We account for nearly 10% of India's merchandise exports. Reliance has been a forerunner of the emerging New India. With world's largest single location oil refinery and natural gas production with British Petroleum as our partner, Reliance accounts for 30% of India's energy production and 15% of its demand. We are the only company globally with integration from oil to polymers, chemicals, polyesters and elastomers. Our retail business is amongst the top 10 retailers globally. We have forged into partnerships with global brands like Canali, Armani, Hugo Boss, Ferragamo, etc. Even the iconic brand Hamleys is now a part of the Reliance family. We are also now India's largest bioenergy producer based on indigenously developed technology. When it comes to Bengal, in the year
we were in the year 2016, when we started investing largely into Bengal. Our investments were in the vicinity of about £200. And today, as I speak to you, our investments are £4.5 billion, and we will double this number in the next decade. Today, under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Bengal means soaring vision, it means mighty ambition, it means efficient implementation. In a sense, today Bengal means business, and our Chief Minister means business from the core of our heart. What spurred Reliance to invest in Bengal is the industry-friendly environment and policies of our state government, and above all, the unflinching support of our Honorable Chief Minister. Friends, bountiful Bengal beckons you, and I appeal to you to participate in the industrial resurgence of our state, so that together we can make it a truly bounteous Bengal. Come to Bengal and script new and beautiful chapters in Bengal's growth story. Let me conclude by paraphrasing the timeless opening sentence of Charles Dickens's equally timeless novel, A Tale of Two Cities. For Bengal, it is the best of times. For its adversaries, it is the worst of times. For Bengal, it is the spring of hope. For its detractors, it is the darkness of despair. Thank you.
Thank you. To represent the last of the Bengal stalwarts here, I call upon Shri Umesh Chaudhary, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of Titagarh Rail Systems. Titagarh is a leading comprehensive mobility solution provider with strong presence in India and Italy, and a leading producer of railway systems across Indian metros.
Thank you. Honorable Chief Minister, Excellency Doraiswamy, dignitaries on the dais, friends. I represent a company called Titagarh, and we are into heavy and precision manufacturing. We operate about 5 plants in the state of West Bengal, employing more than 10,000 people, and currently are executing orders, infrastructure orders worth more than $2.5 billion out of West Bengal. And I can say this based on my experience of operating plants elsewhere in India and internationally, that the execution, the ease of doing business and the peace of doing business and the pleasure of doing business in West Bengal is compared to none. The availability of skilled labor force or people, the cost is affordable, so it allows industries to be cost competitive. But most importantly, the support that one gets from the government, you feel a part, the business is a part of the government and the government is a part of business. So this inclusive approach of the government towards industry, towards business, is really what gives the pleasure of doing business great in West Bengal. A friend just mentioned about inclusiveness, how the Honorable Chief Minister has included industry as a part of decision-making process in different sectoral committees in different sectors that she has constituted, where the Chief Secretary chairs it, there is an industry leader who co-chairs it, and all the problems of the industry reach her ears and her table in a fraction of a moment. And in the next fraction, it is resolved. So friends, I would, on behalf of the state of West Bengal, on my personal behalf, invite you to come experience the pleasure of doing business in West Bengal. Thank you.
While we've heard from the Bengal industries, we also have some very major UK companies present here today. Most of them have significant interest in Bengal and would like to expand further. I call upon just a few of them to indicate their interest and the areas they are looking forward to. I start with Sri Raman Rasalingam. He is founder and CEO of Behold AI.
Thank you very much. It's a great honour, Ms. Banerjee, to meet you and distinguished panel members. I was extremely taken by the words from the very kind gentleman here that they said I could peacefully make profit, which, as any businessman knows, is quite a difficult task. In terms of my technology is healthcare AI, and what I'm able to do is create AI doctors. And in India, there's only one radiologist per 100,000 people. I noticed two different figures. There was a population count of 91 million and another population count of 110. So as a businessman, I'll take the 91. So that means there's only 910 radiologists in West Bengal. With my piece of code, I could double that number. So I'd be most grateful, dear Minister, if I could explore how I would sell a license to your country. Thank you.
Thank you. From AI, I now call upon Ms. Elena Williams from Urban Innovation Center. They already have some projects in Bengal and we would request them to talk further about it.
Honourable Chief Minister, Your Excellency and everybody gathered here today. My name is Eleanor Williams. I'm from Connected Places Catapult, which is the UK's innovation accelerator for transport, cities and the built environment. I was very fortunate to take a delegation of UK companies to West Bengal just 2 weeks ago. Some of you may have seen the coverage that was in the press. These companies were part of a project that we have been running for the past 2 years on unlocking the value chain of electric vehicles and micro-mobility in India. We were very, very fortunate to be supported by Dr. Andrew Fleming and his team at the British Deputy High Commission for some incredibly high-quality engagements. The delegation visited esteemed institutions such as IIT Kharagpur, TCG Crest. They were able to have meetings with the West Bengal Transport Minister, the Energy Secretary, and the West Bengal IDC, and were able to meet with interesting companies that are doing really innovative things at scale that I guess was unimaginable to them from a UK perspective. So we went to visit Snappy Cabs. We went to visit a number of charging stations around Calcutta. We also hosted business-to-business engagement, so a bit of business-to-business networking. And the overwhelming feedback from those companies was surprise. Surprise at the quality of the engagements that they were able to have in that week. They were impressed with the research, the academic institutions, the types of research that's being undertaken in West Bengal. And they were all overwhelmingly surprised by the openness of West Bengal. They are companies who, some of them already have business interests in India. They have supply chain, they have manufacturing that they are undertaking. But this was, for many of them, their very first time to West Bengal. And so I'm really grateful for the engagements that we were able to have. I certainly ask that West Bengal continues to be open to UK innovators and UK companies who are not just, I mean, my background is international trade. I'm an international trade expert by background, so I'm used to supporting exports and investment, etc. And what was very clear, and I think should also be clear to everybody in the room today, that taking UK companies to India isn't about trying to sell stuff. A lot of these companies were very keen to have partners, to have manufacturing in India, and to boost their supply chain. And we hope that we are able to build on this engagement and to bring more companies out to West Bengal. It was my 7th trip to India in 18 months and my 4th to West Bengal since September 2023. So I attended the West Bengal Global Business Summit in 2023. And last September, we held workshops with representatives from business, government, academia, as part of this EV and micromobility project, which is what led to the selection of these companies that we were able to bring for these engagements. So I thank your ministers, I thank the business community for being so warm and receptive, and I ask that they continue to do so. I also thank the UK India Business Council and FICCI for boosting, I guess, giving platform to West Bengal in a very competitive and crowded market, as we've heard here today. And I sincerely hope that Connected Places Catapult is able to continue working not just on our own, but also with other catapults within the network. I've got a colleague from Energy Systems Catapult here today, and also with colleagues from the British Deputy High Commission. Thank you.
Thank you. From EV to airlines, Bengal offers opportunities all around. I now call upon Mr. Alan Campbell, IAG International Airlines Group, to talk about one of the persistent demands of our Honourable Chief Minister.
Honourable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, dignitaries, thank you very much for the invitation to attend this event today. I should start by saying that India is a very important market for British Airways. We celebrated 100 years of flying between the UK and India last year. I anticipated the question would be, when can British Airways start flying between London and Kolkata? My statement will be fairly short. That's not something that is in my gift to commit to today, but the reason I came here today was to learn more about the opportunity, and there's certainly a lot to think about that we will take away, and we're always looking at opportunities to enhance and grow our network around the world. And I've been learning a lot of interesting things today, which I will be able to take back and discuss with my colleagues. So thank you very much.
Thank you. While we have a large number of companies and many who are interested to speak, because of paucity of time, we will limit ourselves. I lastly call upon Mr. Henry Knowles, Board of Directors, Vesuvius, to talk about their presence in Bengal.
Honourable Chief Minister, Your Excellency, dignitaries on the dais, thank you for giving us the opportunity to speak here today. I represent a company called Vesuvius India Limited. Vesuvius is a global manufacturer of refractory products, which are a key ingredient in the process of steel manufacturing. Vesuvius invested in Kolkata in 1991. So we broke ground on a factory in Kolkata on the Taratola Road in 1991 and started production in 1994. We have been there happily ever since, and we have invested we've had 3 rounds of investment in our factory in Kolkata, and more recently the 3rd round of investment was finished in the course of last year, where we invested 80 crore into continuing to develop the production facilities that we have there. We have more opportunities, we think, in the future for further development, and we'd be delighted to be able to discuss those. Vesuvius is a global company, and we are committed to the development of our business in India. We see it as a huge strategic opportunity, and we are delighted and proud to be both resident and operating in Kolkata, and with the opportunity for that to develop in the future. So I thank you for the time. I'm very proud to be here in such esteemed company, and thank you very much for the opportunity to speak.
Thank you. As a symbol of the growing ties between Bengal and US, as well as football, which has been repeatedly talked of, we now have an MOU which is being exchanged today. This is an MOU between the Techno India Group and Manchester City Football Club to establish their first football school in the Indian subcontinent. The school to be set up in Kolkata, this will be Man City Football School, which will have opportunities to nurture young talent not only from Bengal but across India. So very excited to have the football chapter growing in Bengal. I think the heart of football in India at least. I call upon Mr. Rai Chaudhary from Techno India to please exchange the MOU. Having heard and seen snippets of the West Bengal UK growth, we now come to the point we're all waiting for. It is my absolute privilege to invite Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamta Banerjee, to deliver her address today. Ma'am.
Thanks a lot to my Industry Secretary, Madam Bandana ji, Mausumi, FICCI Chairman, Mr. Harshvardhan Agarwal, my very favorite Indian Ambassador, Mr. Vikram K. Doraiswamy, and Deputy Ambassador Sujit Ghosh and other Indian embassy, they are also present here, the members. Richard Heldoby, Chairman of UKIBC, we are honored that you are present here. And we are really honored because you helped us to organize this program. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for that. And also I congratulate the FICCI also for their hard work and their excellent work to organize this business meeting. Good afternoon to all my brothers and sisters. I love UK because we have an emotional relation, historical relation, heritage from the heritage point of ours and from yours also. 190 years you ruled in India. And when you ruled before independence, Calcutta was the capital of India. So you build up so many buildings, the heritage buildings and so many things. Every day we used to remember that. And our students, really they love to come to UK for their study purpose. It may be Oxford, it may be Edinburgh, it may be this London School of Economics, it may be Cambridge, it may be the Queen Mary University, to any other place. They love to come. And you know, Bengal, they're very much fond of football and cricket also. Our ambassador, Bengal ambassador, brand ambassador is Saurabh Ganguly. He will join with me this Oxford University program. So once he was a captain of India cricket team. And we won the cricket cup so many times, the world cricket. And Bengal, everybody loves football and cricket like anything. So I'm happy that it is our proud privilege that Manchester City Football Club, they have signed this with Shatam, Rishi, another group to start one sports school there. Really, it will be very good one for the beginning. Though our sports is doing very well nowadays, our especially 3 clubs, very important, Mohun Bagan, East Bengal, Mohammedan, Sporting, and other clubs also. They are taking part in IPL, and also the football also, cricket also. So I am proud of them. I think what we have discussed that I don't want to mention my top of the industry who are the captain of industry who are with me. What they said from the heart. It touches your heart. I'm proud of them. We don't run the industry. It is the captain of the industry. They run the industrial committee. They are the co-chairperson of all the sector. And they are nurturing, they are giving the suggestion to government, and we are just like their workers. And they are their management group. So they are helping us a lot for that. I'm very grateful to them, and also I'm grateful to my UK friends. You have already said so many things. If I can gaze from my ambassador, Indian ambassador, he's so nice. Yesterday also he gave us the opportunity to discuss all into details. And I can collect the information from him in a nutshell that he has mentioned about sustainable program, especially the artificial hub, the solar energy, renewable energy, and especially he mentioned about the renewable energy, healthcare, education things, and AI also obviously. And also he mentioned about the small scale industry, manufacturing industry, and other things also. And I'm happy to see their keen interest to pursue from Bengal, to pursue for the country, especially in our state also, along with other states. First, my humble suggestion would be to my UK Airlines friends. Can you give us one flight? Direct flight. British Airways, you were there. Earlier it was there, but before we came in power, it was withdrawn. I do not know what is the cause, but now every flight is totally booked. We are also giving some fuel concession from Calcutta, from Siliguri, Bagdogra, and also from our Green Airport, Ondal. And now if you see that there will be no seat vacant. Every seat will be full. And your business will go high up. And whoever will come first, will give them first advantage. Fuel tax free advantage. Only our problem is, we love to come to UK, but my problem is, what is our problem? Even it is your problem also. 18 hours it takes to come to London. Though if there is a direct flight, it is only 8 hours. You tell me how difficult it is, how we are fighting to come over here. The transport communication is so weak. So this is the request. My Bengal people also express their views on behalf of them. Even our students, our businessmen, our doctors, our teachers, our press media, everybody said. But please ask them to provide us a British Airways. Please come, we'll give you good reception. A fabulous reception. We'll be very happy if one direct flight by ambassador also used to say yesterday, if we get direct flight for London, there will be more and more communication and connection and integration also. From every sections of life will be adjusted. So this is really we are facing the crisis every day. I heard everybody's speech. Only for your information, all the captain of industries, they have mentioned their points. My chief secretary also expressed his views in a short nutshell. But I want to give you the information why you will pick and choose Bengal and India. Because if you see our state GDP, first you see the financial health. If the financial health and mental health is good, if there is no tension or stress, automatically you will be happy to invest. Now our state GDP 24-25, I'm telling you, I'm just updating you. Bengal GDP grew by 6.80%, whereas for India as a whole, GDP grew by 6.37%. This is our financial health. Our own tax revenue, we have increased 4.73 times. State development schemes, we are the champion of the social sector schemes. We have 94 social sector schemes. Though I will speak in details in Oxford, so I am not giving the details. But please remember how we are helping, from students to women to farmers to workers to old age people, everyone. And our projects covered 99% people. It is not an easy job. After COVID, everybody is facing the financial crisis and all. And what is going on, the turmoil of economy also. Instead of mentioning any name, everybody is suffering for that also. But instead of that, our state development schemes expenditure increased 7.80 times. Capital expenditure increased around 11 times. Social sector expenditure, what I mentioned just now, 13.38 times. Agriculture and allied sector, 10.17 times. Physical sector expenditure, 5.25 times. And you'll be happy to know, yes, everywhere unemployment is increasing. But you must give us the credit. It is not my credit. Credit of all the people of Bengal. From industry to small shop, farmers to workers, students to youth. Bengal reduced unemployment rate by 46%. Don't you think it's a big achievement nowadays? To 2017-18 to 2023-24. Within this part, we reduced our unemployment 46%. So it is declined for 4.6%, it declined. Unemployment rate reduced 46%. Poverty alleviation program, if you see the social economy, the structure, the poverty is the area we have to work for the underprivileged class. We have to give food to everyone. Our poverty alleviation, you will be happy to know, 2011, 57.60% people of Bengal were below the poverty line. Now it has come down only 8.60%. From 57 to 8. Now inflation. It is also another area. India's inflation rate 4.74% and Bengal's inflation rate 3.94%. Fiscal deficit GSDP ratio also decreased by 3.27%. I think we must give this information to you so that it will give you the idea that if you invest your money in Bengal, you can gain. You are not the loser. You won't be the loser. You will be the gainer. Now every year we used to do it, Bengal Business Summit. From there also we have received the proposal about 19 lakh crore, 90,000. Out of that, 13 lakh crores investment proposal is already implemented, and rest of that it is on process. And this global business organized only 5th and 6th February this year. There also 4,04,400 crores. 400. This is also unprecedented aggregate of rupees 4.40 lakh crores. So if you do it together, 19 plus 4, 23 lakhs crores, more than. Now we have decided to set up 6 economic corridors throughout Bengal. We are doing the dedicated freight corridors. We are doing the industrial corridors, including all the areas. The world's second largest coal mines company is coming up, work started. That is in Birbhum district. Deutsche Pachmi, the name of the place. And it will give you the new boost up to invest more and more. Now Shell Gas Company is also there on process. We have also given their permission and the land. They asked us only our BGBS meeting 5th and 6th February, and within 7 days we have provided all this. So the Shell Gas, Oil ONGC Company, Eastern Freight Corridor Company, then 72,000 crore is invested. It is Jangal Mahal, we say Jangal Mahal Karma Sundari project, Bengal Silicon Valley for IT sector. IT sector also, you will be happy to know that 2,800 IT sectors companies are working there. Manufacturing, we are number 1. Earlier we were number 1 in manufacturing and engineering. But we lost our glory because of my previous government. But now let us grow up. And that's why now MSME sector we are number 1. Now even big industry sector in India, even in big industry, medium industry sector, according to Government of Information's data, out of 3 states we are number 1. Then regarding skill, if you want to invest if you want to set up the industry, whatever it may be, you need the skilled workers. We have set up about 600 the skill training institutions. It is Polytechnic and the ITI. So there even we are offering the private industry, if they want to take over one skill industry to train their people, speciality, with speciality, multi-super speciality. There also we gave training about 47 lakhs of people, and out of that 10 lakhs are already employed, and there is a website available. If you need some skilled people also, there also you just touch the website and you can get all the people who are trained in which subject. Now Bengal, the advantage is our standard of living is very moderate. There is no mandates lost in our time. Earlier it was yearly 75,000 mandates lost, but we stopped all this strike, all these mandates lost. The power supply 24/7. Earlier there was a power shortage, now there is nothing. And after Devcha Pachmi, this coal belt is built up, 100 years there will be no power crisis. Even the power will be cheap. Real estate business also, everybody wants to stay in Calcutta because it's a safest city and peace-loving people, they want to stay there. From our country, every caste, every kid, every community, every state, people are living together, staying together. Unity in diversity is our origin. It's a unique one. And all festivals we celebrate together. Forget what community I am, I belongs to. We belongs to all the community, all the festival. And that is also the unity and diversity is our origin. That philosophy is our identity. And we maintain that identity. It helps us. We have so many industrial parks. Land use policy we have set up. Land map policy we have set up. The land planning, all are in process. Means set up, already set up. There are so many industrial parks in different areas. From jewelry to hosiery, from leather hub to artificial hub to global foundries to artisans work, everything is available. From steel to mines to coal, the port, though we have only 2 ports, another one is coming newly. Instead of that, Bengal population, density of population is very high. In India, there are so many states. Some states belongs to only maybe more than 1 crore people. But some states like us, more than 11 crore. Means 11 millions. 110, not 110, 101. 110 million. Our density of population is very high. Though digital area, we are doing very good. At the same time, we have the cash flow also. How? We give the benefits to the domestic workers too, or all the women fraternity. Student scholarship, girl child too, cycle, books, school dress, all free of cost. Even they get food free of cost. Even we have a program for Shastha Sati, for health treatment. That also we give free of cost means 5 lakhs we give, and hospital it is free of cost, government hospital. We have set up so many fair price medicine shops and fair price medicine, this diagnostic center also. There the people gets concession, even for private people also. More than 70%. Can you imagine? The price of medicine is very high. But so many people are coming to our state for treatment also. And so many hospitals has been set up. Earlier it was only 12 medical colleges, but now it is about 38 medical colleges. Even we set up 42 multi-super hospitals. We have set up mother-child hub. We have set up, we have the advantage is Bengal. It is the gateway of Southeast Asia. It is the gateway of Northeastern India. It is the gateway of Eastern India. And also it is the gateway of Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Myanmar, so many areas. So this is the main pillar, gateway for the business. And that's why we have started even the synergy. Chief Secretary, under the leadership of Chief Secretary, have set up a committee where every department are involved, and it is one-stop time-bound clearance mechanism, so that you should not move here and there for your program. That is also there. Now, I must congratulate to UKBC. I have the privilege of visiting UK, business leader of UK, so many times. As a Chief Minister, this is my 3rd visit. But when I was not the Chief Minister, I was the MP. That time also I visited twice or thrice. Even I walk in the London street because I know all the roads. I don't use a car. I prefer to go for walking. And whatever the media and industrial team, the team Bengal come here, we all together, we walk, we have some croissant or cappuccino, and also you see the heritage building and the beauty of London. I think we share a deep-rooted historical, cultural and economic background that dates back centuries. Several British companies have already invested in West Bengal in recent times. Many professionals and entrepreneurs from Bengal have found success in the UK. Today, this two-way synergy has evolved into a dynamic leadership, partnership with strong collaboration across several states. We offer a business-friendly government with clear policies. Some of our key policies include industrial and economic corridor policies, logistic policy, export promotion policy, new and renewable energy manufacturing promotion policy, data center policy, cable landing policies, offering a great investment potentials. And from this meeting for renewable energy schemes policy we have, but next we can add also, and for this green field and other field where you have the interest also. So I think that it can cover the other area also. AI also, a global center for artificial intelligence has already come up. Many advanced artificial intelligence, AI-based center for excellence are also being set up. That area also you can explore. We have the land for that. Global foundries, you can take keen interest. We are also formulating a robust policy on global capability centers, for which there is a growing demand in our state. Manufacturing hub, already it is there. Railway hub also, the metro coach, the Umesh Chaudhary and others, they are doing all. Even from Bengal, they are doing the railway tracks also. Industrial economic corridors, this is our plan, we will do it. We have 666 clusters, industrial clusters, and we have so many industrial parks. If you want to invest, the land is not the problem. Bengal is now in the top grade of the country in big industry sector also. We have surpassed almost all other states in 24. And you know, our agriculture, our horticulture is very familiar and very popular. Our tea industry is very familiar and very popular. And you will, from the tourism point of view also, UNESCO heritage, UNESCO, they have announced that Bengal is the destiny for tourism sector also. Why? We have sea things. We have the hills. Darjeeling, Kalimpong, Kashiang, Mirik. You can see the sunrise and you can get the vitamin D also. Now we have the deep forest like Bay of Bengal. And the North Bengal, it is totally a beautiful jungles is there. National forest. Homestay we started for self-help group and the local people so that they can stand up in their own way. We have the deep sea, Bay of Bengal, and also the Digha. You will be surprised to know when I was the railway minister, before coming into the state sector, I worked as a railway minister twice. I worked as a coal mines minister in central government. I worked as a women child minister and the youth sports minister in central government. I am MP about 7 times I am elected MPs. Even once I remember correctly 2004, when my opponent party is not allowed any members to be elected, I was there. I was elected. So, I am elected 7 times as MP and also now 3 times as a MLA. And you will be happy to know that women entrepreneurs, Bengal is high. And number 2, sometimes at the time of election we say we won 33 reservation for the women. But you will be happy to know that my party, now I have 39% elected members in the parliament. And in urban areas, municipality areas, civic areas, for civic people and panchayat, at the grassroots level to work, we gave reservation 50% to women also. So they are coming up. They are coming up like anything. And I always believe, if you help the downtrodden people, if you help the weaker section, if you help the students, if you help the farmers, if you help the workers, they are the family. They are the main family. And it is our sustainable development. And that can give you the inclusive growth. And that's why Bengal is going ahead like anything. Sundarban, Bay of Bengal, you know the forest? Somebody said Royal Bengal tiger is very familiar. But do you know that we are fighting just like Royal Bengal tiger? And I must thanks to my industry team and also the bureaucrats and also our great friend Vicky. Chairman is also here, Moshumi and other people are also here. Bandana is also here, CII and also Indian Chamber of Commerce. All they used to help us. I am really grateful. Our students get scholarship, free cycles and free smartphone also. so they can utilize it. We cannot ignore them. They are the future of our country. We have to take into confidence to our young generation, our students, because tomorrow is for them. It is waiting. And we are really happy that you were our partner countries. My friends, I'm really happy that you were our partner countries, not only this time, earlier also, so many times. And it gave us it boost up to come to UK for your request. And this time also you are the partner country. How do we forget you? We cannot. We'll never and never. And with these words, I think you don't want anything more from me. If you want to know anything from me, I am ready to give you the spontaneous reply, because sustainability remains a key focus. You can help us in the green technology, smart infrastructural programs, and also clean energy. We have agreed to the proposed studies by the British High Commission of strengthening Bengal's own tax revenue and developing green budgeting under the India-UK Economics Cooperation Program. And also we are sending our people for listening the English in a well manner, because we can't speak good English. We are from our local schools. That time English was the second language, but now it became first language for so many schools and colleges. So they are over smart, they are very smart, today's generation. We welcome further partnership in areas like automation, engineering and green manufacturing, renewable energy, artificial intelligence, and other subjects also. I thank UK-India Business Council and FICCI for organizing this business meet. I thank the senior business leaders from the state who have come with us to share their experience of doing business in West Bengal firsthand. And also I thank to UK business persons. Because of your success stories, you have already expressed your views. That is good enough for us. And Bengal is rising rapidly, and I call upon you to be a part of its multi-dimensional growth story. Let us create win-win outcomes together. May I repeat? Let us create win-win outcome together. I invite you to visit our state, experience its unbound energy, and explore new frontiers. And I believe the innovation, because you cannot believe, I never learned the paintings, but I do it spontaneously. It is an innovation. I believe we have the third eye. You can see two eyes, but what we cannot see, that is third eye. And third eye called vision, and it is the innovation. Without innovative ideas, without creativity, without the innovation things, we cannot go ahead. And that's why I invite all of you, come to Bengal, invest, and so also visit. And my Calcutta British Consulate is doing a lot of help to us. Devashish is also, Devanjan is also sitting there. Every time they are helping us, from our medical exam to English learning to our institute, for helping hands. And also, may I say many, many thanks to all of you who are present here. even who are not present here, but they are your part and parcel of the family, all your society, all the colleagues, all the employees. Our best wishes to all of your family members also. It's a collective family. Without the family help, we cannot go ahead. So all the regards, humble regards, and the best wishes to all of our family members. I don't think it is your family members, I think it is our family members. Because both you and me, there is no wall, there is no barricade. It is open world. And we believe that let world be united for the cause of the development, for the cause of the economy, for the cause of the poor people, and for the work for the benevolent works for all the people, all the sections. We have to take into confidence to all the sections together. We shall ever come someday. This is not our last journey. This is beginning of the end. Again we will come. Every time we will knock the door. And every time we will ask you, and we will repeat the same question. Come and invest Bengal. Bengal means business. And you means your heritage in Bengal. Because you ruled Bengal so many times, India. So don't forget that. Always India remembers you. And Bengal also remembers you. And your architecture is excellent. Your innovation is excellent. And your intelligence here to, what I say that, heritage. It creates lot of things. And that's why our people always love India. Our people love UK, our Indian people. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thanks to each one, everybody. Even thanks to this hotel also, the seminar hall also, the press media also, and who serve us the food, tea or coffee, all of them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jai Hind. UK and India business partnership may go on, go off, and please don't forget Bengal. Jai Hind and Jai Bangla.